It is that time. What's going on, guys? It's me, Westtown HD, and today we're continuing our Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play. In the last episode, Amy showed up. Well, more like we saved Amy from the clutches of Dr. Eggman. What if Eggman killed Amy right then and there, pushed her off, she couldn't swim, drowned in the ocean, into the abyss? That'd be something. But either way. And we also saved Sonic. Sonic escaped into Metal Harbor, and what's going to happen next? Well, we're about to find out. But before we get into that, guys, just thank you for the overwhelming support on part 1. Crushed the like goal of 5 likes. I say crushed it, but we got 5 likes. Thank you. Every like matters. Thanks for the comments. We have picked a name for our Chow, and we'll get to that once we get to the Chow Garden. But if you guys are enjoying, please be sure to keep up the support. Hit that like button. Be sure to comment. Let me know what I can improve on. Let me know what your thoughts are over the series. And yeah, question of the day. Sonic eats lots of chili dogs. Would you low-key pork a chili dog? When I say pork a chili, I mean, would you low-key stuff a chili dog in your mouth? This is kind of weird, but yo, question of the day, would you eat a chili dog? Let me know. But without further ado, let's... Nope, wrong.
Stage.
Wrong. Wait, hold up. Let's continue.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. Busting out of jail was no problem. And I found Shadow, too. He won't escape me this time.
So we're gonna wax some of Shadow's booty is what we're saying. It's that time. This music is phenomenal. Yo, Sonic, your eyes are doing a little something weird there.
Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you, Faker.
Yeah, look, it's the cage that... Yo, fun fact, that cage in the back there behind Sonic, but I'm gonna show you guys in a second, but Big the Cat's just chilling in there.
You're not even good enough.
I'll make you eat those words! The memes.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'm the coolest.
I'm the coolest. Shout out to him. Yo, shout out to Big the Cat down there, though. We can't even really, like, see it. Yo, shout, come over here. Yeah, shout out to Big the Cat's just down there. Why is he everywhere? Look at him!
So you're not just a hedgehog.
Bye, Shadow. Oh.
Darn. Not bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? I love these sheets of Sonic Adventure 2 quotes. Now we're going to Green Forest. The stage is by far one of my all-time favorites.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Wait, blows up.
Blows up?
I'm right there with Sonic. Yo, look at Shadow. Shadow, yo, Shadow's like child support. Nah, me. Gone. Alright, we gotta go. I kind of forgot the stage was timed, but it makes sense. But either way, going on to Green Forest. I was about to say Green Hill Zone, but no, we're not gonna go down that road. But yeah, secret pathway of sorts up here gets you a little bit quicker, a bit more time. I used to speedrun the heck out of the stage. This was actually one of the first stages I used to speedrun as a kid. And you can even do this. It's a lot quicker. I say a lot quicker, but... And another speedrun chat. Boop, right over here. Ah, man. Good times with this stage. This stage was my childhood. And then we had the raccoon. We don't need any more of those flying raccoons. Someone explain that to me. How do those raccoons just fly? Please, someone exchange that for me. For me? Someone explain that to me. My vocabulary is all kinds of... Wait! Whew. Yeah, should we get the Mystic Melody, right? Not the Mystic Melody. Should we get the, we might as well. So, I'm about to show you guys a pro strat really quick. Boop. Ancient Light. So basically we get like a souped up, what's it called? Spin dash of sorts. See the light that swarms around us. Basically, we can like charge that up and then go like Super Saiyan kind of, but swinging around at the speed of sound. Oh, there's a Chucky down there that I missed. That's okay. You know, what should I talk about in these videos other than I love this game, glad to be playing on YouTube, having a blast with this series thus far. Yo, so maybe we should do story time. Should we do story time? No, we should probably save it when we're taking care of the chows. That's another electric shield. My brother used to beat the hell out of me with in this game per se, this stage specifically. Mash A here. Let's see if we can get close. But let's. I'll show you what this does.
Ready? Go!
Ah well, didn't even chain it. But basically, you can string that together and do some massive damage. This stage is gorgeous though on 1080p 60. Those are some huge dragons. Wait a second. If those are dragonflies, how big is Sonic? Either way, end of the stage. There we are. We got a lot of rings. Can we get an A rank? Is that plausible? I mean, my favorite stage. Come on. Total rings. Come on, bruh. Come on. Wait. We didn't even get a ring bonus. I don't think. Ooh.
That was cool.
Dope. Fantastic. Five aluminums down, 115 to go. Either way, let's go on and find our lovely baby Chow. Our child who, unlike us, can swim. Okay. But as you can see, shout out to Salty Salt Shaker for nicknaming this beautiful baby. His name is Bohammet. I don't. He said name him Bohammet and feed him dragons, so I guess it's a Final Fantasy reference, maybe. Either way. Story. Oh, do I have a story for you guys? So when I was a kid, I used to raise the heck out. Like, I loved raising chows. Like, one of the best chows, or basically the best chow we have ever had in our lifetime. What did I name him? I think I named him Chaos. And he was a hero chow. Yeah, he was a hero chow. But like all his stats were nearly maxed out. Like his grades were really good and stuff. So he was like super dope. But the only thing that killed it was his stamina was horrible. So what I tried to do was just keep feeding him stamina points. And so I kept like forcing fruit down his throat. Because like as a child, my parents are trying to get me to eat fruit. So I applied that logic to chows. And I was like, oh, okay, so then this should, by my theory, this should be good. She should be fine. It's fruit. But he started turning like more and more gray. Like, and I was very concerned, but I just kept doing it anyway. And then one day, I thought he was reincarnating. He went into a cocoon and everything. But no, he straight up, the cocoon turned gray, and I'm like, what's happening? This is super cool. What's gonna happen? Is he gonna like reincarnate into an egg? And then he vanished. And he died. And thus, Chaos is no more. Ah, man, I still have such fond memories of that chow. That was like my very first chow that I actually ever tried. After that, I kind of just went online, looked at some tutorials, made like some Sonic chows here and there. And, you know, we might even actually make a Shadow chow. We might do that, just because it's super easy to do. You just have to make a Dark Run chow. So we may try to harvest specifically green Chaos Drives, just for the Dark chow, and then see where that takes us, because the Shadow chow, it is pretty dope. It's pretty dope. I remember my first time ever doing it. It was on a road trip to Ontario, for those who don't know. Ontario is an 18-hour drive from my house. We were going there to visit some family. We had a portable DVD player hooked up to the car's power supply. We had a GameCube running in there as well. It was a grand old time. It was basically like, imagine, it's basically like the Switch, but without half the headache. It was super cool. And so yeah, I just kept rinsing and repeating, doing what I could, and then eventually he evolved. And fun fact, actually no, I'm not even gonna spoil that, because if we do get a Shadow chow, yeah, I want y'all to be super surprised. But it's gonna be super dope. And that road trip, I believe I also got a Sonic chow, or at least tried to. But yeah, so that's my story for now. I need to come up with more. I need to come up with more stories.
Don't worry, buddy.
What's another story? A great story. Well, I am legally blind in one eye, but because I have one good eye, I'm legally allowed to drive without my glasses. So, for those who don't know, I do wear glasses like 24/7, all day, every day. And yeah, so that's a thing. And when I was a kid, my father was out shoveling, and I was just playing on a snowbank, you know, being laid derp. It was fun. And I mean, I have no recollection of this. I've just heard stories passed down from generation to generation. Ah, see what I did there. And yeah, so I climbed on a snowbank, and he threw some snow back, and the shovel clipped me in the eye, and he hit my good eye. So that could have been really bad had I actually like lost my eye from that. Because then my life would basically have just, like, there wouldn't really have been anything they could do, because my other eye was so weak at the time, they really couldn't do anything. But yeah, and on top of that, yeah, my father, see, it's like, every time I go somewhere with my father, I end up, like, my life gets threatened in some way or another. It's just, it's not a good feeling. And he wonders why I, like, never go on walks with him anymore. There was one time we were going on a walk, and he... yeah, so I was in shoes. Now I was in winter boots, and I fell into a frozen river. And he was like, "Oh, that's fine. Let's just go." And I was like, "You're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You're serious." I'm like, "Yeah, come on. Let's just keep going. You'll dry off." And I'm like, "Dad, it's freezing. It's like -3 in here, out here." But he was like, "No, it's fine. Shh, just don't tell your mother." I'm just like, "Dad, why? Why, Dad? Why?" Yeah. So that's another story. Oh, okay, so for those who don't know, I work at my local EB Games, GameStop in America, what you guys call it. And so there was this guy. He was Middle Eastern of some. I think he was Colombian, but in my mind he sounded Middle East. He sounded like he was from India. So in my mind he was talking like this in my mind. So basically he's talking to my manager, and he's like, "So your Nintendo Switches, how much should I go for?" And my manager's like, "Okay, they go for $3.99 Canadian, and then about like 500 something after taxes." So they're like, "Oh wow, that is a big amount." So and then I watched him lean in and whisper to my manager, "Do you think you could cut me a deal?" And my manager shook her head and said, "Sorry, we can't do that. We can't waive the price in any way." And he was like, "Oh, that's a shame." But oh, just the way he executed it, he was like, "Do you think you can cut me a deal?" He's like, "No, surely you can cut me a deal. Come on. I'm a valued customer. Surely you can cut me. We've never seen this guy before a day in our lives. I'm a valued customer. Surely you can cut me a deal." Yeah, no, we didn't cut him a deal. I'm gonna feed this man though, because we need to get going. I have Pumpkin Hill to get to. Oh, that's gonna be fantastic. Mohammed, eat your damn fruit, child. Don't make me pounce you. If that, I might get you another fruit. Each fruit. But yeah, I have some great stories from working at a GameStop / EP Games. It's a really good experience there. I'm loving my job there. Just some of the stuff that happens. Like one of my first days, this dude came in. He was really upset. Like he was cursing up a blue streak, talking about how his mom is like, yeah, he had some colorful words for his mom. He's like, "Oh, she's so old." She's like, he was really upset. I'm not gonna repeat all that stuff because we try to be PG here, but he was literally off the hinge, and this man, he was so upset. But yeah, my manager just nodded, tried to sympathize with him, and then he was like, "Wait, can I get cash back for these?" "Oh, you're sleeping, right?" Okay, never mind then. But yeah, and then eventually there were a bunch of DS games, like worthless throwaway DS games, so they only came to about like, oh, cutscene. Only came to about I want to say like $6. He was like, "Well, the way she was talking, he was making up like a big bleep bleep bleep." And yeah, so yeah, we gave him back his $5, and he took the DS, and we took the DS game. He was so like heated, but here we go, boy.
This place sure feels haunted. There's no time to lose.
Knuckles, and we're at Pumpkin Hill. You ready? I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep. What does that sound? Okay. Alright. But low-key, this song is so good. Skeleton Dog. Skeleton Dogs, for those of you guys who don't know, basically, if you fed your chow animals and you don't like the way it looks, give it tons of skeleton dogs and it will literally wipe it clean of all its animal attributes. Oh, hello.
2 more left.
Asked him a question and he vanished in a second. I'm walking the alley, crying, pumping in the alley. Didn't seem happy, but they sure tried to get me. Had to back 'em up with a fist, metal crackle. Okay, these... Why are the hitbox on these so weird? Okay. Man, I love what they did with Knuckles in the Adventure series. Like, all his music was just so good. Okay, hi, Omocho. There's another Chowkey here. Where's the other two? They're around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's one on each, like, big mountain area, I want to say. Yeah, the camera controls on this are inverted compared to what I'm used to, and I haven't found a way to change that yet. So... Okay, their train. Yeah, I always did wonder just where is this in the grand scheme of things? Like, the Sonic world is incredibly vast, and I have so many questions as to where, like, half the, where all this stuff just hangs out. Like, Pumpkin, as you can see, like, we can't see any, like, known civilization in the distance or anything. There's another Chowkey. But, get some of those animals. Ooh, got a bat. The bats will, fun fact, take away your Chow's legs, which is kind of weird, but it happened. And I want to say the last... Oh, hello, Emerald? Emerald? Where's that thumping noise? Hello. I don't know what that did, but cool. Oh? Close? Where are you at? No, not over this way. Oh, hello.
It's closer.
I've never seen... Okay, so these spawn locations are definitely a tad different. I've never seen it spawn there before. And I'm trying to remember where the last Chowkey is, but having a bit of trouble remembering that a little bit. Can't entirely remember, but... Dang, that train is loud. Let's see if we can find this last emerald. I think it should be over here somewhere. Maybe? The song nails the scary genre rather well. Although it's not really, like, horrifying per se. It's just like it's the perfect mix of rap and it definitely you can hear the spooky in it. Like you can hear like is that a piano in the back I'm hearing? I think that's the piano. Where are we? Wait a minute. Pretty sure there's a life. Perfect. Where is this last emerald? Really? Where are you? I'll take a hint. Suffering from a stuffed nose. You're kidding me. Where? No way. It is not. What?
I found him.
Well then. There's no way that's gonna be an A rank. That was interesting. Oh!
Yeah, this is perfect.
Okay, I'll take that. Thank you. Alrighty then. Dope. Then move on to the Chow world and call it a day. Now, I think I'm just gonna... Where is there? He's sleeping. hate to do this to you, but the Let's Play must go on. So, you, stay there. Stay there. Very hesitant to give this to you, because if your legs disappear, I'm going to be upset. Okay. Give him lots of animals. Do these animals make sounds now? Don't you dare fall asleep. Whew. Okay, yeah, these animals are definitely making noises now, which is weird in my mind. But take that. Let's see if we can get some of your deformalities out. Just make your strict basic chow. But yeah, fun fact: the skeleton dogs do indeed wipe your chow's otherwise strange features away, like these fangs. There we go. As you can see now, he's just your standard basic chow. Are you guys still alive? You guys are not alive. Why are you still here? Alright. And there we are. You can go to sleep now. Okay. But we are going to end today's episode here. If you guys have enjoyed, please be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to comment. Let me know what you think. Answer the question of the day. What are your thoughts on chili dogs? Would you eat one? I know I sure would. Thank you for tuning into the video today, and have a great one, guys. Bye.